It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cade York out against the team who drafted him. And he'll get this started from Cleveland. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Sonic!
Here's Chubb up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
White. Ready. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Here's Winston to the air. Moore's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They give inside to Chubb. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Green, triple team. Ready. Green, triple team. Let me go.
Winston to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff is going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
11. 11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, we got to keep
Offense in the hurry up here.
11. 12.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. Second down.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Another try following the sack. His first throw is an interception. Martin Emerson with the pick. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one, and number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 18 on second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's Brown again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard. Maybe third down and 1.
First quarter with the score Browns 7, Bengals nothing.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
12. Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
11 empty.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
Here we go.
They motion the slot man right. Handoff on second and short. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
11, Thomas.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Katie York now on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Chubb. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
from midfield on second down. That's complete, David Njoku. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll give to Chubb on the option. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Winston. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he gets him around 6 there. Remain prepped with the play defensively.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's into the hands of Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Winston now. Into the hands of Tillman. Complete. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. That play good for 17 and a first down. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
11.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On one, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. That throw finds Jamar Chase. Keeps it moving. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Hey, 5 on the 50. Ready? Stop.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on...
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Across midfield to the 45. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to stay at the 5-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MT. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Got it, man. It's Gesicki. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 1. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 3rd and short. To throw again, it's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Brown on the inside give. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Working quickly here. They'll run again with Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Only a yard on the play, and that takes... Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Quick slant complete. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go.
Brown on the carry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late. He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Green, triple T. Go ahead, sir.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Flip. Follow.
To throw, here's Winston. He's on the move. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Green, triple T. Ready. Go ahead, sir.
Chubb running out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9.
Wait. Ready. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Sonic. Where'd we go?
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
A give now to Brown. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11, mighty.
Going with Brown on the ground. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals down by a touchdown. So now here's 3rd and 5. 11.
11 MT.
Looking to throw. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Whether they meant to go to him or is an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it. They knew how to keep it short of the marker.
4th and 3, drive on the line. To throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Here we go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Gun. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
We're good. 11.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
We're good. 11.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right to the air. Here is Goff. Throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the out route. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Goff. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. And
he's got a man, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Goff now looks to throw. Flush to his right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Back to throw. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. There he goes left side.
Down the left sideline.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jack Campbell with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff now looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Now Goff. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Once again, it's Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Love. Rolling to his left.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. To throw now. Here's Love. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The kick by McManus is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gone. Out to his left. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. Here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Goff.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down to the 10.
And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offense defensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Out of the gun, Goff. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Goff now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Goff.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
2nd and 14.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Bates' kick is good.
And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room, maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a tough. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Goff going to shift him around.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left.
And this one too low.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw is Goff. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 64 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this is going to be Packer football.
So problems compound. Here on the return, they just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Jaden Reed
from 3 yards out.
And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Love throwing for it.
And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Off play action. Here's Goff. Packer pressure, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. Steps away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up.
Goff looking to throw. On the move to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 40. Back to throw here.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Goff now looks to throw.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Goff throwing again.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Gone. Dancing to his left.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Now it's Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Gibbs.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Gibbs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Goff now looking to throw. Flush to his right.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Down 2 scores, out of timeouts, a must recover if they're going to have any shot. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't he?
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Goff.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Here's Goff.
That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. He's to the 15.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they...
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he's into the clear. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw is Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught at the 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up.
He gets free. And he will score. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. He works free, right side, inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. This taken around the 11. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Michael Dana brings him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That is caught. What a throw.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line allowing.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker.
He is in. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be taken down rather... Second and 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will dive into the end zone. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A give here to Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Mahomes back. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That is brought in. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down. Going to go right back to Henry. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And the Ravens are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. That's good for a Miami Dolphins. Back to throw is Tua. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Turbo one hard. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A shotgun snap for Tua. First down throw there is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Jackson out of the pistol. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
No, we change it.
This is Henry. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. 2nd down. Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. A little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And the score remains tied at 7. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He gets that to the veteran, Aguilar. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to keep it himself.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Past midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Throwing is Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. The throw on the run is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson now on 2nd down. Aguilar able to make the catch. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jackson up top again. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. To throw is Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Back to throw, Jackson. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
Go ahead.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, ready. Come on, 2. Set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
21G.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
They're right here.
Tua going to give it to Achane. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
20 TX.
1st down. 1st
Hey,
and
get
10
set.
at the 31-yard line.
32 Stinger.
Once again, it's Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
All right, fellas, listen up. All right.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run with Achane. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
It's the tight end Likely in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and short, Jackson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he returns this to the 22. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. A first down carry for Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
No, we changing. Hey, Ozzy.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing is Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 19 yards away. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, here's Tua. Flushed out right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now Tua. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones. We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
They'll run for it with Achane. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Inside handoff, Henry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And this is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Jackson now, sliding out of the pocket. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Running from the gun with Henry.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires. Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Yo. Hey, Ozzy. Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Henry is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Tua, the final shot before half. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they'll make sure he's touched down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime,
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. He's on the move. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Take 30.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
26.
Rodgers here from the gun. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by K.J. Britt. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Go to 50.
A pistol snap here, Rodgers. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams. Once again, Irving. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mayfield now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the 28. He's got the hook up to Adams. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Over.
Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the 1st quarter. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. To throw, Rodgers escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-0 lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Baker now from the gun. Completes this one to Otten. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Irving here from the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 3rd and long, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have